Hey, hey, y'all. We're in the big, and it's time to get some pen on it and get ready for a new week. So I'm going to pull it off the discs, and I need to pull this out so I can get it set up as well. We're going to set this whole thing over to the side. Yes, during a live today, it is Sunday, I put those big guys on. It's thick. All right. One page at a time. Let's see how we are. Yeah, I think we're good. All right. So we know this is for workout. Okay, I'm gonna set that to the side so I can fill it in afterwards, so I can see the important things. Is that in frame? Nope. I'm gonna take us back a little bit. Sorry for the noise. Oh yeah, it is. Okay. My tape guides did work. I wonder. Oh yeah, that's better. Sorry for the noise. Okay, so let's pull out our mini and find out what's going on. Because I don't remember what all those boxes were. All right. Monday, April's birthday. Let's do I've got a pigmographic and a 1 and I just bumped it again. My goodness, I'm a hot mess today. All right, let's do 1 page at a time so that I can turn it and feel better about being in frame and seeing what I'm writing. So this is April's birthday. I don't think I have enough room to write birthday with the big pen. So I'll just hand letter it in as B-Day. Okay. Can y'all see that? Oop. A little dark, but that's what I wrote. All right, let's go back down. All right, Tuesday, insurance and mortgage. Wednesday, I'll make this bold. At 10:40, we have the boys' physicals. The stickers on the other side are giving me issues. And I think I will pop in an appointment sticker. Because I have them, I might as well use them. Now I can't see where I cut it. There it is. There was that backing that is printed. And it was blending in. I couldn't see where it was cut at. All right. Thursday. Payday and Amex. Friday at 7:30, we do have baseball evaluations and draft. I don't know if I want to put it in here. I could write it down towards the bottom. So we've got to go and find out which players are available. We've only frozen some. We coach my son's baseball team, and we decided not to ask everyone back because our son is in 8th grade and really wants to play with the high school team in the spring. So we are trying to get him ready. He is a really good catcher. So, yeah. We are working on teaming him up with kids who are in the same mindset and want to take it seriously. He lives and breathes the game, so we want players of like-mindedness. All right, and then Saturday is Justin's birthday. And then Sunday is trash. So that is us for the week, getting us started. Okay, and then I will know more in the next one. So let's pop this back on the disc and take a look at the monthly. And I got papers flying everywhere. So satisfying. Like it. It's pretty. All right, let's look at the monthly and see what I need to fill in. All right. So we know we have evaluations. Back to school is the 6th. So on 8/6, school starts. That was a funky O because I ran over a sticker. All right. You can write in birthdays. And then we have orthodontist appointments. I don't think I want to write those in. So happy plans. Oh, I'll just do, I need an appointment sticker. So when I'm bored and hand lettering, let's do this one. And then I cut them out and stick them in my reusable. Some of them are not mine, but some of them are. Let's put that in. Appointments. We've got the 24th. The youngest orthodontist. And the 26th, the oldest orthodontist. Okay. Happy plans, I think that's where I'm going to put birthdays in. So we've got 1 is Justin. 8 is Dad. 18 is Riri. I don't think I was in frame. 19 is Mama. 21 is Coach. And 31 is my brother Ducky. Okay, that leaves me checklist. Won't know yet. And I don't know any more major big things going on yet, so I'm not going to write them in. So that's how I use the monthly, as an overview, so I can just take a glance at it and see what's coming up. All right. Well, that's our day 1. All right, guys. I'll see you tomorrow. Have a great day. Hey, y'all. It's Monday morning. It is storming, so it has delayed my venture to the grocery store. So I'm going to go ahead and write in some more things. So over here, I need to add trackers. And I have these. I don't remember which book they were from. I pulled a bunch of things and made a functional book because I needed some trackers, and here they are. So I thought it might be pretty to bring in this blue and this pink. So I think I'm going to bring the blue down at the bottom so that hopefully it draws in with this. Now, do I go over, or I think I'm just going to go in the box, because all I want to put in here up here is the Brave schedule. So get these popped in. I think I'm going to give a little bit of space because the words that I have are a little bit big. So I can take this and put it away. If I can find my cover. Ooh, see, I just pulled that. And put it back on the shelf. And I did post a short of my cart, and somebody came on with a comment about, I tried to be nice in my reply about how much money I've wasted and da-da-da-da, and I said, these sticker books, I don't spend more than $4 on each book. That one was $2. If I buy from Happy Planner, I wait till they do like the 7 for $29 or whatever. So I don't pay full price for a book. I haven't spent more than $4 on any single book in that cart. Just a little side note. And I make a bunch of my own stickers. But you can do this on a budget, I promise. So, and I am going to make an appointment for these nails, y'all. I get it. They're ugly right now. I'm sorry. I've been trying to save money. Someone else on Instagram made a comment about my nails, so sorry about that. I do apologize. I realize that I am on here using my hands, but I've also haven't been going anywhere that I need to have my nails fancy. So, but I will make an appointment. I'm going to have them remove the builder gel because my real nails are underneath, and just going to have them shape them up and put them, get some gel. So I found these online. This is not my handwriting. I do have some that are mine, but I'm using up what I have, what I've printed. All right, so I had a few more things pop in. So I've got to pop those in, put in my bullet points from my checklist stencil, all the good things. There's that thunder. Okay, I still put them a little close, but I can still check them off there, so I think it's cute. All right, so I am going to make it to the grocery store at some point today. I just don't want to be out driving in this. And we have standing water because it was a downpour. So I didn't want to be out in that, letting the water subside a little bit. I am popping in my icon for my grocery store trip. My eyes are not really focusing very well this morning either. That is crooked as the day is tomorrow, but we're gonna go with it. Okay, so what I thought I would do is I would pop in bullet points either under, I think I'm gonna do, this one I'm gonna do next to it. I have plenty of space, but I'm still in the mindset of the little icons. I just want to be, you know what? I might have room to do it next to it because I don't need checklists or check circles, bullets, whatever for that one. Okay, just do it, Jen. You don't have to explain yourself. Okay. So I'm going to do one next to here. And one next to here. And I think I'm going to do this one here because, like I said, I don't need to check off next to payday. And they're not symmetrical as far as in the same, whether it's left or right, but I think it's okay. All right. So I have my cheater. See how quickly that filled up? I think I keep getting underneath the, let me see. Oh no, you can still see. The lamp's not in the way. My other lamp that I was using, that was my grandfather, great granddaddy's. I was just having the conversation with my mom that I have never replaced the bulbs in that thing. She has never replaced the bulbs in that thing and don't ever recall him changing the bulbs. And I was filming the setup of this. You'll see the difference in the color of the lighting. One of the bulbs burned out while I was doing it. So, okay, I have my groceries. I have April's birthday, which I do need to text her still. I did take my vitamins this morning, so I can check that off. We did not work out yesterday, and, well, my husband essentially did because he's been working in the basement, but I did not. All right, so popping in the Brave schedule. I'm going to just write in Braves. Because we do follow, and pretty much every night the hubby does ask, what time do Braves play? So we're gonna go Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. And that does leave me a little space for something there. I'm gonna move this other page out of the way because I'm not ready for it yet. All right, and give myself space to write. So Braves, Monday is 7:10. And I may go right in who they played and stuff after the fact. Tuesday is also 7:10. Wednesday is 1:10. Thursday is 7:15. Friday is 7:15. Saturday is 7:15. And Sunday is 1:35. Okay, so I've got that in. I can write down. I have the app and everything, and all of it says that, but at a quick glance. All right, so Monday, that is all I have for now, is groceries, April's birthday, and the Braves. I will come back in and write in more as the date, well, after tomorrow, you'll see me write in for it. Okay, insurance, mortgage, Braves. Physical, Braves. Okay, at 4:30, we do have the practice draft. Do I want to journal in that box or write in? I don't want to use that big old box for that. I think I'm just going to write in up here. Yes, it is about to get busy. So, 4:30. Is our practice draft. And I think I have a little baseball icon I can pop in there. I mean, I know it's baseball practice because I don't have to deal with basketball practices because I don't work at the school. But I think it would be cute. And I had baseballs, like for the basketballs in this. Don't know where I've put them. Cannot find them anywhere. They will surface at some point, and I will be like, oh yeah. But for the time being, don't have a clue where they are. That's a basketball. I want a baseball. And I will just stick that somewhere in there. Okay. This is taking me longer than I wanted it to this morning because I am not with it. Make my slit and pull it back. All right, so do I put him? I think I'm gonna put it on this side because I don't want it all in one place. All right, so that is new. Thursday, pull the other page over. Bill, payday, wrote down the Braves. The kid has work. So, I'm just going to pop in the word work, but it is not a sticker, but I'm going to make it a sticker because when I printed these out the first time, I forgot to put my sticker paper in the printer, and it printed on copy paper, printer paper. Was I going to waste them? Absolutely not. Oh, that is lots of glue. So I'm going to pop this in more towards the center. A little bit crooked, but that's all right. Story of my life. And that is the kids' work from 6 to close. I like making the times in this bolder. I don't know. I mean, it's not bolder than that, but I don't know. I just feel like it pops a little bit more. All right. I I wrote in the Braves for Friday. I wrote in the baseball draft. I guess I could put another baseball in there. Where's my baseballs? It's about to get real busy with baseball. I think I've mentioned it before, but my husband and I coach my kid's baseball team, at least until he starts playing with the high school. Fingers crossed. Some of these other kids that have made it, I don't see any reason why my kid wouldn't. He's definitely a very good baseball player. I am only 5'2". I am vertically challenged, and unfortunately both of my children are also. So, okay. Now, the first, I put in the Braves, I put in Justin's birthday. I want to put in a box for National Planner Day. So, where are my boxes? And I think I can do a blue up there. A teal. And I'm just going to put it right up top. But, oh, I just moved my table, and I think I am now all wonky. Let's move it back. Okay. Sorry about that. Well, it looks like it wants to go down right there, so that's where it's going. So, all right, National. And it's so funny. I did a plan with me in a horizontal for the classic, and I used my Miss Maker, not even realizing it was National Planner Day week. But I didn't date it, so. But yeah, not even putting the two together. Ooh, this pen is scratchy. National Planner Day. Okay. And then Friday, we have trash. I wrote in the Braves. The kid has basketball camp at the local college. That is crooked. I wonder if I can get that up and straighten it out. Be nice, be nice, be nice, be nice. Ooh, nope, we're leaving it. Oh, and I just smeared it. Yuck. Well, you know, there we go. All right, I'm gonna pop in a basketball because he is a senior and probably going to be going to college at UWG. So he wants to go to this camp so that he can connect with the coach and coach can see what he can do, which is smart. So he bought the tickets for it and is planning on going. He said something about me going with him. I don't know, but I mean, I will if he wants me to, of course. I support him. But if I don't need to be there. All right, so let's pop in a basketball. And I'm going to use this all the camps at these colleges, I don't remember it being that way, having to pay for all these things just to get your name out there when I played sports. And then here, I listened to a podcast. It's The Realist at Real Talk, Real Plans. And I want to put this in to remind me. 9 p.m. And I'm just going to write in Real Talk, Real Plans. Check them out. They're hilarious. Yes, I'm having to concentrate as I write because I want it to look nice, even though I smeared it here. All right, so I think that's all we're going to pop in for today. I will make notes for tomorrow. Move this out of the way so I don't stab myself. Put the lid back on the glue and show you what it looks like. All right, there we are, and I'll see you tomorrow. Good morning. It is Tuesday morning. So let's go through and see what all happened yesterday. Grab my G2-7. I did get the groceries done. However, I was delayed. You know what? Let's pull. Well, let's go ahead and check off some things. We had some intense morning storms. So I have pulled my Sharpie S Note. I numbered them because they don't come with names on them for my swatch book. And when I swatched it, it was as close as I could find. So I'm just going to pop in AM storms. So they were so intense that I didn't leave the house till like 10:30. I'm gonna have to pull this off to write because that is ugly. Let's do that. Let's pull it off because I can't write with it in the book like that. That sound is gratifying though, isn't it? Yes, I'm pre-planning for a plan with me. All right. And there's no fixing that handwriting because it's already done. But my handwriting does look better when I can get right up on it. So yeah, intense storms. So I did finally leave around 10:30, get the grocery shopping done. I knocked that out really quickly. Came back, put the groceries away, did some dishes and laundry. I did film. Let's start with, I did work out yesterday. So let's go ahead and mark that. And with baseball season coming up, practice schedules and everything, we're going to have to modify our rest days a little bit. So let's see here. I'm not sure what I want to put in there. I think I'm going to write, make sure I'm in frame. Let's just do to do. And I'm going to underline that with this blue. And we did do dishes. And I guess since we did bullet points for the others, see if I can line that up. dishes, laundry, and film. So much space to write. Oh my goodness. And I did film. I did a plan with me in my mini for a Back to Basics challenge from Real Talk, Real Plans with Riri and Coco. So, hashtag Back to Basics challenge. Okay. This was actually pretty fun. It was definitely a challenge. Let's see here. I did text April for her birthday, and the Braves had a loss. An intense loss. Whoa. So we can pop a quote in here, because I have the room. And here we go, back to the quotes, looking for something that works for the day. It was a typical day except for the storms. Brain is giving me the silent treatment. Not really. Patience, what you have when there are too many witnesses. And it's pink. And maybe so, because with the storm and the people, I want a big quote. Something to fill this up. You can and you will. It's big. Why not? Let's white out that spot though. Actually, we're going to use the pen and start to lay this down. That's not centered. And I don't know if I'm going to be patient enough to let this dry. Let's see. What else did we do? We had leftovers. Maybe I can pop a flower down on that. Let's see. I've pulled a bunch of books to try to pop stuff in for extra decor. So let's see here. Sassy Plans. Is there something in Sassy Plans? Make sure I'm in frame and recording. And I am. I'm not zoomed in very much, am I? Try a little bit more there. Okay. I don't need another quote sticker. Wondering maybe a little thumbs up. That's not very big though. But I did get it done. Let's see. This is me trying to be prepared for you, and I'm not, apparently. Trying to use up what I have so that I can make some more stickers in Canva. I'm not finding much. I thought I had... don't think that's right. Why don't we just go to a flower of some sort in there? I think that's dry enough. Is that gonna look funny because it's right next to that? Oh, this one's pretty. Let's do that. And then we'll talk about today. Don't tear the leaf. Okay. There we go. Nice and full. I am realizing I have so much more space than I really need. So my next plan with me, I've pulled quite a bit too. Let's see here. All right, so today the insurance will auto pull. I do need to pay the mortgage. It is Tuesday tidy. Which means I need to clean the kitchen, clean the stove, countertops, all that stuff, sweep, just tidy up. I want to film my big plan with me, so let's pop that in. Film. For next week. Plan with me in the big. Okay. And then the kid has practice from 1 to 3. I'm gonna grab a basketball sticker. That says practice, and I'll just write the timing next to it. I wish I could find my baseball ones. They're around here somewhere. Okay. Cute little practice sticker. That was a freebie online. 1 to 3 p.m. And then the Braves play tonight, so that'll get us filled in here. All right, there was another appointment. I've got the draft marked in. Thursday, that's what it was. It was Thursday. I have an appointment for AC maintenance, and the kid has practice. So let's pop in another practice sticker. And I'm probably going to be using those big boxes for journaling because there's really not a lot going on this week. We've got the doctor appointment tomorrow morning and just routine maintenance stuff here at the house and me keeping the house tidy. All right, so I'm going to draw a box for the AC maintenance. The kid works. I know that's going to be blue next to blue, but this is my color of pen for the week. Oop. That was wonky. Maybe I can put a flower there to fix that. And we're just gonna put AC maintenance. Okay. So let's go back and see if I can find another flower to pop in there. To fill that space. Because I do have that big box, and to cover up that ugly corner that I made. All right. I have a Xyron machine, or not machine, but a Xyron. And so when I pull out things from magazines and such, you just slide it through and it comes out on the strip. So it turns it into a sticker. Yes, I have glue. Could have done that, but I have the little thing, so I might as well use it. So you just you rub it down with your squisher and pull this up. And then you should be able, there you go, to pull this up. And it is fairly wide, so I was able to put 2 through. Let's see if I can straighten this out enough to pop this down here. And again, that just came out of a magazine. And now I have a weekend sticker. I have that quote. Yeah, I should have put this quote up there because that other quote is down there. We'll see if that'll make its way in. All right, so that is, I believe, it for now. Let's move things aside, pop it all back in. I need a bigger table. Oh, the word for yesterday was storms, and I need to write that in. Or just storm. Big, ugly storm. All right. So that's where we are, and I will come back tomorrow with more details. I'll just pop this in here so I can finish up the month. It's looking pretty. It's just got lots of space and I gotta learn how to use it. All right, see y'all tomorrow. All right, it is Wednesday. Let's see. Took my vitamins, worked out. Yesterday's game was postponed. To today. So they have a doubleheader today. It is currently starting. Top of the first, so I'll have to jump off and catch that soon. All right. Not a whole lot yesterday. It was not very eventful. Let's see. Handled and scheduled. Done. Let's see. What else for yesterday? Oh, you would be proud of me though. I may leave this open if I can think of something else, but I went through books and pulled coordinating things. So let's see here. Where did I want to pop this one in? I thought I could use this somewhere. This is from the mom. It's right shade. And I may just pop it in up here. Let's go this side. A little pop of color. Save my strip for when I sit and pull for tomorrow. Yeah, so not a whole lot happened yesterday. The hubby was not feeling well yesterday. High stress day at work, so I may write a little bit about that. We did do the boys' physicals. Let me go ahead and pop this off. So it is currently Wednesday and about 1:15, 1:20. I did take my vitamins this morning. I will probably take a rest day because the hubby's still not feeling good and he likes for us to work out together. We do have the draft this afternoon. And like I said, those games are going on now. So, not a whole lot on the agenda today. I'm just planning on playing with stuff. Let's see what else I pulled that might work. A to-do sticker that might bring in, yeah, I think that'll help bring in the blue. I think I'm gonna pop it in up here and make this my to-dos for the day. I do have maintenance. So if you notice, what I've done is I've taken wax paper and just cut it to lay in the top of the books so that as I'm looking through them, if I find stickers that I want to use, let's see, set that aside and look for more there. I had 2 more circles I wanted to pop in. So plan a happy life and a flower. I was thinking so that I can get the blues in here, because I want that dark blue pulling from those leaves. Pop that in there for a little cluster. And this flower. I think I just want it in the corner. Just trying to get all the blues in there. Yeah, so I took the boys for their physical. They had to have blood drawn for their wellness and everything, make sure everything's good to go. And the youngest did not do so well. He passed out. So we are home and I've got him eating. He's never had it done before. He has an anxiety of needles. So I want to find an icon that, a little emoji face that goes along with that. I'll pop that in for you tomorrow. I know I've got some somewhere. Okay. Oh, okay. I found these. I wanted to pop a blue. Oh, but then that's right next to that. I haven't written in that. I could put it. No, it's right next to that. Okay. Well, let's do all things are possible with a cute outfit. And I dressed cute today, so is that going to fit up there? No. Maybe I put it down here. What if I lift this pop this down, there, cute. Yeah, so that was unexpected. Hadn't seen him get blood before, but hadn't seen him pass out from that before. So let's see here. I thought that these would be cute, like up in the top. Could do pink one over there. Or do I do the pink here? No, I like the pink up here. And that is from an accessory book, Socialite. Socialite accessory book. Hey, work with me here. Okay, cut it a little short, but it's cute. Pop a color. See, that's gonna be too short for that now. Now, I think I'm gonna go in and put this one in here and write my to-do list for the day up there. And I'm aware I could have written it down here, but is that straight? No. Is that straighter? Maybe. Okay, closer. And I'm not getting rid of those because I may find a place for them. I thought about putting this above here, but then that puts that right on top of that other, or right next to that other pink. Not sure where I want to put this one yet, but I know I'm leaning towards putting it in here somewhere. So yeah, as I go, I pull and look for things. Let's see. I did find some TGIFs. So I pulled this one in case I wanted to use it, but I don't think I do since I have it right here, and that gives me my 3. So let's put this TGIF in. Make sure we're still recording. Yep. So not a whole lot on the agenda for today. Up here. We're back home. We're just gonna relax and watch baseball today. I've got Plan a Happy Life here, so don't necessarily need it. But I actually went through my quotes and found some things for fillers. Him passing out is not my happy place. Give yourself a pep talk. I did give him a pep talk, but I don't want to go over that washi right there. I wanted something that fit well. Okay, anyway, that's enough stickering up for now. Like I said, I want to go through my other books that I just pulled from and find some more in case I need them. The kid is getting an oil change in his dad's truck, so I'm just going to pop in with this. And write in oil change. F-150. I'm putting which one so that I can remember when we did it last. And I've got to take my Bronco and get it done as well. So I'll fill in more of this. I did film that. I played a lot yesterday after I did all my chores. The kid did have practice. Here, I'm just going to write that the hubby had a rough day. Looks like a 6, doesn't it? Oh well. rough day. Storms. Yeah. So I'm going to put this back in and I will check back in tomorrow. Hopefully I'll have more to report tomorrow. Have a great day. All right. It is Thursday morning. How is it already Thursday morning? Okay. So let's go back over Wednesday. We did not work out. We took a rest day. The hubby was not feeling his best. And to be honest, I was just fine taking that rest day. My word for Tuesday, I'm just going to write stress. And my word for Wednesday was faint, because the kid did faint. All right. And I'm keeping up with it just for me, just because, I don't know. All right, the oil change did get done. The hubby misread his email. It was not a 4:30 practice draft. It was a 7:30 practice draft, which was good because when I went down at 4:35 to see if he was going to get on the call, that's when we were able to find out. But because we found out we had the practice draft, or not found out, but because we did the practice draft, we will now have practice 2 days a week. So starting Sunday. Yeah. What else happened yesterday? Wednesday, oil change. The Braves did lose their scheduled game, but won their postponed game in their doubleheader. Okay. So I'm going to write in here. Oh, I think I had a quote about busy. Let's see. Breathe easy. I should have put that up there and put the oil change down. What did I do with my quotes? Never stop viewing. Small steps lead to big results. Give yourself a pep talk. There was something somewhere that had to do with busy, but yeah, I think I'm going to put that quote in there and write about how things are going to get busy because we will now have baseball practice twice a week. I mentioned that. Let me make sure I'm actually recording. Yeah. I mentioned that my husband and I coach our kids' baseball team. So yeah. So I want to put this in. Do I put it? Yeah, up here, I think. And write that things are about to get busy. Practices. Sunday at 1:15 and Wednesday at 7:15. All right. So we handled those. I did take my vitamins this morning. This has not been handled yet. It's going to be handled tomorrow. Practice. What did I have for today? Oh, I have to-dos. So I'm going to pop in to-dos for today. Let's go down. It feels crooked, but it's lined up. Okay, dishwasher, film, laundry. Not in that order. Dishes, laundry, film. I want to film a layout for my classic because I'm still playing in all the layouts to decide exactly where I want to end up. I like the big for the catch-all, and I like the mini on the go, but I've wanted to be in a classic size for a long time. I don't know. Not sure where I'm headed. So that's what I have for so far. Kid has work, practice, evaluations and draft, which I've got to go to for that. Payment, planner day, Braves, camp. I need to put something in for practice. Do I have a small pink box that I could put in, maybe up there? Let's see. Do I put a big one? Or just like a header size box? I think I'll just do a header size box underneath it. Okay, and then I'll flip through stickers and see if I have anything. I gotta put that back. Let's move this to the side. My brain is scattered this morning, hence my name, because of adding all the extra things. I don't know, there's something about when we get ready for baseball season, it just always makes me frantic. So 1:15 is practice. Oh, I wanted to put a baseball up there. Let me put a baseball icon. So I can keep track of which practice. Come on now. There they are. The downside to storing my stickers in these photo albums is digging for them. And I usually just take my tweezers and dig in there so I don't tear them up. But I manhandled that this morning. All right. Well, that's getting us going into the week. I will see y'all tomorrow. Good morning. It is Friday morning, and I am slow moving this morning. My body's stiff and sore. I've been trying to stretch. I don't know. Okay. I haven't even done my vitamins this morning. What's that tell you? Okay, let's see. Yesterday I did work out, so we can mark this off. And a word for yesterday. What happened yesterday? I got things done. Oh, how about just wait? I felt like I waited forever for the maintenance guys to show up. The window was like 8 to 12 and 11:50 they showed up. Yeah. So pop this back over here. Okay, I need to take care of this today. The kid did have practice and work. He said he works Saturday from like 7 to 3, so I need to pop that in. Let's go ahead and find that work sticker and pop him in somewhere. My lovely loose stickers here. All right, I've used the script. Come here as I struggle. I've used the script for the other work days, so I'm going to use the script for this day. I'm feeling a little, I don't know if it's just YouTube is slow or people are just not wanting to watch my videos anymore. I don't know. It has slacked off tremendously. My subscribers are going up, but the views are going down. So I don't know. All right. Do I want a box for this? Let's see. Let's pop this on my hand for now so I can decide. I could put a box right there. You know, I have them, I might as well use them. Just a little one will do. Yeah, it's not my normal wake up, feel good, get going morning. I don't understand. I guess everybody has days like that. I'm not used to it. Is that straight? No. I want to pop it off of that box. Use the tweezers. It helps you align a little bit better. Okay. So, do I make it bold? Sure, why not? I've done everything else bold for the date, for the times. So let's pop in the word work, and then I can pop in his initial. Ouch. Smooth. Y'all, the struggle bus has pulled up to my door and is honking loudly. Okay. All right, let's go through what all happened yesterday. And I've got some stickers I'm going to pop in throughout. So as you notice, the plan with me is very plain. It's pretty, but it's very sparse. And then as I write, it fills in a lot more because I pop in more stickers. In the blank spaces, yeah. All right, I did the dishes. I did laundry. And I did film a spread for the classic. I also had to do the waiver for the kids' camp. I'm not going with him. He's driving himself. It's a local camp, about 45 minutes away. So they have the electronic waiver and the paper. And my luck, he would get there and they couldn't find the electronic. So I did both so that he can just say when he checks in, he paid for the camp and everything himself because he really wanted to go to this camp because that's where he's planning on going to college for his undergrad. For med school, he'll probably go out of state. Anyway, as I was saying, our luck, he would get there, he would check in, and they couldn't find his electronic waiver. So this way he can just pull it out of his bag and be like, she did both. So here you go. Can't take my money and not let me in. So I did do that. So I will pop something in down here. The Braves did win. I didn't write that in, but I will write it in here. They have had so many close games. It has been so stressful. Like, why are you giving us this anxiety? Why? They've been by one every time. And it's like, stop it. Okay. So, our plans for tomorrow. Today is Friday. Yeah. Our plans for today. Y'all. Try again. Okay, he's probably going to work from home. I'm going to work a little bit around here. I need to figure out something to film to come out tomorrow. I don't know what. I'm tempted to do a horizontal as a journal spread, just to give an idea as to how to set it up and journal. So let's do that. Film. I think it's a classic. Thinking, sorry. Horizontal journal. Okay, so I do want to do that. What else do I want today? We are going to get our work done, work out, quick shower, and then we have some errands for supplies, paint. So let's pop this in. Before we go to the evaluations and draft. We have currently 5 players. We need to draft 5 more. So we've got to go and see, evaluate them, see how they do, and decide which ones we want. So errands are supplies for the basement. Because it has been a whole thing. At 1 o'clock on Saturday, they are doing a Zoom meeting for Real Talk, Real Plans. Not meeting, just a Zoom for planners, goals set up for the 3rd quarter. So I want to pop that in. I know that's a lot of boxes. You know what? I don't need a box. I'll just write it in because I'm probably not going to get to pop in much because we're going to be working on the basement. But I do want to have it on here to remind me if I do get around. And it is a come and go. But I do if I get a break in the day, I'm going to try to pop in. So Real Talk. Real Plans. Zoom. Third quarter goals. And just shenanigans. This, if you have not checked in to Riri and Coco's Real Talk Real Plans, y'all really should. I laugh every single time. They do a live on Sunday nights at 9 p.m. She does a midweek check-in Wednesday or Thursday. I caught her last night, so I think it's Thursdays on Instagram. And it's just, she is real talk. She is real, and it's hilarious. Absolutely hilarious. So if I get a chance to make that, I definitely want to. So we have some space, and I have some books that coordinate. So let's play. And let's make sure we're still recording. I had an incident yesterday where I was recording. Yes, we are. I ran out of space, ran out of storage in my phone, so it quit recording. So I had to spend lots of time going through and deleting a bunch of nonsense. My husband and I have several group text messages going, and the amount of emojis and pictures and nonsense, not emojis, GIFs, however you say it. The amount of storage that those things take up, back from like 2022, they're still in the chat. My advice, if you need storage, go in and delete those, because nobody's scrolling back to 2022 to look at those. No, they're not. They're not. So, yeah. All right. This is for if I don't want to put anything here or here because I've already got florals here. So I'm going to set this to the side. But let's see if I have anything in here that would fit. I could pop that in there as a highlight to that. Sure, why not? I have it, I pulled it, let's do it. But I thought it coordinated well with the colors. So one thing I like to do after I set up, and why don't I put this little heart next to it so it's like bulleted. So it fills in and it ties together. After I set up my plan with me, I go through my books because so many of the colors will coordinate. I popped in a lot of the navy blue to try to pull in this navy blue that's in the leaves, so that it feels like it makes it pop more. So I go through all my books looking for coordinating colors of pop to just add in elsewhere. It's not necessary, but I feel like it makes me feel good, so I do it. If that makes sense. Like, I could pop in a little bit there. Why don't I pop that in up there? It's just something I like to do. It's not, like I said, not necessary, but it makes me feel like the spread is more full, and I'm using up the stickers. I mean, really, this strip was sitting in the book for how long? Let's use it, guys. All right. Let's see here. What else did I have? I want something to go here. Squeaky, squeaky. I paid the bills up here. I have that end of thinking capacity. What if, did that fit down here? I wonder if I can lift that flower and let that go over it. Because I mean, really, a lot of those I don't typically use. So it's like, See if I can get this up without destroying my paper or the sticker. All right. Ugh, I tore the wax paper. And it's Dollar Tree wax paper, y'all. It's not that serious. But that is crooked as the day is tomorrow. Still crooked. Yeah, by Sunday night, there we go. And it's just a way to use up the stickers, and it's funny. I use washi as my guides. All right. Oh, I had a quote. I was gonna try to pop it in there. Where's my quotes? Life is so good. But I used a quote right there. So it turns out being an adult is mostly just Googling how to do stuff. I could put that there. Why not? Let's fill in the spaces. All right, I was thinking the Breathe Easy, but it's, like I said, it's right next to that. Could I put it there? I could. But then that, I don't know yet. Never stop viewing. Let's do that. And then I'll find something for there. All right, so I'm finding the big boxes for the big planner. I do better using them as to-do lists than for events because my events don't take up that much space. I don't know. I'm still learning how to use the big, y'all. It's whoa. Let's see, is there anything in here I could use? That's a circle next to a circle, but I could do choose happy there. Does it feel like too much? I can have white space, you know. It is allowed. Come on, Jen. You don't have to fill in every spot. I don't know. I kind of want to leave it blank. I don't know. Let's keep flipping. I have that, so let's use it. Was there anything in here? Oh! I said yesterday I wanted to find an emoji or something for him passing out from his blood work. We've never seen him pass out before. So I did find myself an emoji. It put us all in shock. It was rather surprising. It's coffee o'clock. Chilling. No happy plans. No food. Although we did meal prep. Why don't I pop that in? We meal prepped. Meal plan. do the pink again? Sure. There. Fills in the space. I've got today somewhat set up. Not a whole lot planned for today, like I said. Hubby's going to work from home mostly unless something comes up. Might look for something to fill in there, but I don't think it's necessary. I am going to go pay Amex, take my vitamins, and slowly get started with my day. And I will check back with y'all at some point this weekend. If not tomorrow, definitely on Sunday, to let you know how things went. Have a great day. It is Saturday, about 11 o'clock. What's that tell you? We had a late night. So let's get started with moving from this side on over. So I do want to pop something in here, not sure what yet. I may use my S note that I did here and here. Maybe doing something with the time. Not sure yet. Just want to pop in more of that S note. But first things first, let's take care of our sidebar. On Friday, and I'm looking over at my on the go in my squeaky chair, the Braves did win. Another one-run game. I did take my vitamins and I did work out. Have not taken my vitamins yet. Oh boy. Color this in. And this was a late night, so I'm just going to put late. But it was fun. And I will talk about that shortly. So this fills this in. I did not do this because school starts this month and I want to wait and let school get underway before I contact about subbing, because I don't really want to sub in the month of August. Nope. I remember what the first month of school is like. I did pull in my tracking. So that is going to be another video coming. I do have it is a classic size, but that is the great thing about a big, is you can pop in all the sizes in it. So I am going to do a video pulling together my data from July, and we're going to make this cute because this is not cute. So that'll be coming out as well. But I do have a place for it here. So let's go ahead and write that in. And this is just my subscribers, not my actual videos and everything. So YouTube, we are currently at 88 subscribers in 1 month. I wouldn't say that's terrible. It's a good start. Instagram, I am at 323. I need to be better. I am posting reels over there of my after the video effect to announce the video, but I need to be better at posting pictures of my spreads as well. So that's something I've got to take note of going into August, how I need to be more effective on Instagram and Facebook. TikTok, I am posting the same reels of my shorts of the videos after the fact. So TikTok, I am only at 63, so I need to work on that as well. And Facebook, I am just posting reels and links to my videos because I have some friends that don't watch YouTube through YouTube, but they will watch YouTube through Facebook. So I need to be better about posting pictures of my spreads there as well. So I'm doing a pretty good job of reels, shorts, and videos. I need to be more effective on just pictures of the spreads. So I'm learning. July was the first full month of me jumping into this. I started towards the end of June. So I've learned a lot of things, and I hope to only get better as I go. But looking back here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I took 8 rest days in the month of July. I count this 8.5 because I just walked that day. So not terrible. We'll work on that as well. So let's see, what is a word I can think of for July? I would say July was productive. Yeah. We worked a lot on the house. I got underway on, I know, I have not taken care of the nails yet. With working on the house too, I just don't feel it would be a cost-effective and smart decision to go in and have them remove the builder gel because my real nails are underneath, and I'm wanting to go down to my real nails with just gel paint. And I feel like they're stronger right now with the builder gel, and when I go to the gel paint working on the house, it's going to destroy them. So I'm trying to be smart about that as well. So I know they're ugly for you. Make sure I'm still filming, but I'm trying to be smart. So we'll just pop in some lines. My lines are wonky. Why can't I draw a straight line this morning? Make those thicker. Wow, that's hideous. Anyway, that wraps up July. We are ready to move into August. I'll pop that over with my other and get ready for the rest of the after the pen here. So I did say I wanted to find something there or pop in something, and I think I'm just going to do something like, you know what, I'm going to go ahead and pull these pages out, move this to the side somewhere, and see what we've got here. So I'm just going to do some little things here. And do, let's see here. What if I come off the side with the same little thing and see if that, and this little blip that I draw, it's just a filler. I just think it's cute, and it fills in some space, and it doesn't put flowers next to flowers and things like that. All right, I did handle this, so that can be checked off. I feel like the space here is pretty good. All right, let's talk about Friday. Friday was fun. All right, so I did film, but I did not film a classic. I felt like I had just done a classic. I wanted to film a journal page, decorate a horizontal as a journal page for my big. So the video for that, I think, has it posted? Anyway, I'll give a quick glance at what that looks like. But I wanted to someplace that if I'm just sitting around needing a space to jot down some thoughts, there it is. And so I took off the days so that I could actually not have to journal every day, because I don't tend to be a write your thoughts down every day kind of person. So this way, if I have some special to-dos or projects or whatever, just I thought it was pretty. It was a good way for me to use up these foil stickers that I am not good at using. And I'm trying to be better at using up scraps, which I will be using in my social media. After I get the data down, we're going to make it pretty. So, and this is coming up. It's going to fill in nicely. I know it's very bare right now, but once we get everything in, I think it's going to look really cool. So, going back here, I did film that Friday, so it should be coming out. It is Saturday around 7. We did do our errands. We did have the baseball draft. They were running behind, And I'm just going to put a little line in here. And I'm going to write the word in fun right here because it was a fun day. I got to do filming and playing, and it was just fun. So down, okay, good. Down here, I'm going to write, we got to meet up with a good friend of ours. She was working at one place that we used to go regularly, and then she stopped working there. That place closed down. So we hadn't seen her in a hot minute. And so we met up with her and had late night snacks. So I'm going to use this pen and just write in snacks with Stassi. It was fun. It was great to catch up with her. She's a lot of fun. So that fills that in. This bill is actually not going to get paid until Monday because their office is closed. It's orthodontist bill. So I'm just going to pop this over and put a note here to remind me that I need to pay it on Monday. National Planner Day. I smeared it. The kid is at work. I'm going to try to hit this. And I'm just going to write down here that the plan for today is basement work. My husband is doing most of it, but he may need my help from time to time, and I definitely want to do that. So I'm just going to pop in. He is in the painting process, and then we will begin drywalling and finishing painting, and then I think we'll be close to moving all of the equipment into that room. He has done a phenomenal job in there. He's so crafty and handy when it comes to house repair and maintenance and things like that. And that's about it for today. So I will pop in tomorrow. We are supposed to have our first practice tomorrow, but because the draft just happened, we still don't have a complete team. They have to, the kids that did not show up, they have to roster them out. We only have 8 players. And we need 2 more. So they should be working on that tonight and getting it rostered into tomorrow. So we also have storms expected for today. So the fields may not be in good enough shape, and we may not have a complete team in time to notify everybody. But if it's nice enough, we can get out there. The ones that do know about it can go ahead and come out and get a little ball, a few reps, a little bit of work in. And then tomorrow night is that podcast with Riri and Coco with Real Talk, Real Plans. I think I'm out of frame, but I think this is coming together nicely. It's a hodgepodge of different kinds of stickers, but I want to use up the stuff, and I think it pairs well. So I'm happy with how it's turning out. It's nice to have all this extra space to do this kind of stuff in, and it just doesn't make it seem as jumbled and journaled as my half letter did. So I will check back in tomorrow and let you know. All right, y'all, we made it to Sunday, and I am going to try to speak a little louder because apparently I am talking to myself a little too quietly. Okay, so yesterday, let's pull this out. Yesterday, the Braves did win. Yay! By a good bit this time. I did take my vitamins. We did not work out because of basement work. We likely will not be working out tonight, except, well, yes we will, because we have baseball practice, and I'm going to count that as a workout. And I'm currently taking my vitamins, so that's good. Let's flip and see where we are now. We said that this will get paid on Monday. This will get handled this evening. The kid did leave for camp. Practice, I misheard, is 3:15 on Sundays, not 1:15. So I went in and changed it here and in my monthly calendar. And Wednesdays at 5:30, not 7:15 like I thought. I don't know where, during the draft, I don't know what I heard, apparently. So I must have heard that, I don't know. Doesn't matter. Had them wrong. Had to fix them. And I didn't wait to fix them with you because I needed to do it right then or else I'd forget. Because that is how my brain works. Okay, so yesterday, National Planner Day, I played in my memory keeper / mental health journal. So I'm gonna post that. I did not take a video of it. I just played. So I'm just gonna write the word played. And it was so fun. In fact, I will show you what I did though. Let's see. So this is something different for me because this is my memory keeper / mental health. I'll do a quick flip, get you in frame. And it's very basic. I haven't decorated a whole lot. I did go in and draw some. I need to do that again. That was fun. But it's not super decorative. It's more so just like these are positive phrases and things that I want to turn into words of encouragement. I want to turn these into stickers. So I will sit and doodle these out on my sticker scraps and turn them into positive motivational stickers. But very basic in the decor. One trip to Grand Cayman, again, very basic. Quick flip because it is personal. Wish list things. Ink, I did get that. Haven't gotten the sheets. Have gotten strong grip. Have not gotten dot markers. And I no longer want the jogger pants. So, you know, just little things. Just very, basically pen with a couple of stickers. But, and this is just a page that I forgot, so I'm doodling. I may go back to those motivational things and work on doodling them here before I go to the stickers. Another trip to Grand Cayman. Christmas cruise. When I decided to try to jump in on content creation, this was another trip to Cayman, which was more decorative. I went into, yes, actually ChatGPT, and they created those. Not my finest moment, but every now and then they do help. So this was what I played with and decorated. And it was fun. And so I want to do more of these. And it may be something I do on camera. Make sure I'm still recording. Yes. Move this out of the way so you can actually see it. So this was a lot of fun. So I went ahead when I set up the journal / memory book, whatever you want to call it. It's not a what is it, junk journal? It's not, because I'm not putting junk in it. It's just a memory keeper for me, but it's very basic in the decor. So I can, and the other just had very little in it. I think all that was in here was this washi tape and this quote. And so I went through my stickers and papers and found things that coordinated. And I think I'm going to do more of that just to play. And I will film those for y'all before the pens, because like I said, this is not so bad, but this is personal to me. So writing in will likely not be in the video, but just the decorating it, I will definitely do those if that's something that y'all want to see. It was a lot of fun. It was something I did for me. And I just took time. I did make it on the call, and that's what everybody was working on something. And this is what I worked on during the Zoom call. And it was great. It felt good. And if you're ever in that kind of mode where you just need to just take a breather, pull out a piece of paper even if it's not in a journal. And like I talked briefly about setting this up, I just glued 2 pages together, numbered them, set it up with a table of contents so I can easily go back and find something that I might want to go back and read. Like I know where my words of encouragement are by just looking back here, going straight to page 7. So I had fun decorating it. We can even go through a setup of one of these because I have lots of composition notebooks, we can set up one together. Maybe during a live, if you're interested, we can set up one together during a live, if that's something you want to do. We can schedule that. So let me know down in the comments that this is something you're interested in, whether seeing me decorate it or let's set up one together in live or whatever. Anyway, I digress. And I bumped the camera again. Sorry. Oh no, I didn't put that back. I'll have to do that in a minute. All right. So, as I said, I did make it to the live, and that's when I played. Basement work did get done. It's still ongoing. But also, y'all, we just saw Book of Eli, and whoa, it was incredible. So I'm going to put a little note here. Watched. Book of Eli. And it was so good. My pen, I wrote too fast. And I'm just going to write in, whoa, I had no idea it was such a good movie. So good. Okay, see, filling in extra space. I also did some laundry. Got my husband's work pants ready for the week, so that's a win. Today, let's look at it. We do have practice, which means beforehand we need to do some errands. We got to go get more paint. So I'm just going to pop in this because we're going to run errands before. I need to try, I'm working on making a planner for someone. I don't want to say who in case he sees, but I need to work on this because I have not gotten very far. I got to get on this because this is for 2027 and time is running out because I need to put it together, make some stickers, and maybe add them to it. I don't know. It's for a man, so I don't know. But, and then I got to ship it. So there's that. So I need to get on that. So I'm going to pop that in here. Something I need to do. I am filming the After the Pen, so I need to edit, merge, and post. And I'm just going to put post after the pen because I know what all that entails. Now, you will not see the checkoffs on these things because this is me just setting up what I need to do. I also need to tend to the dishes because that seems to be a daily thing. We eat mostly at home, so that is expected. And then I will do my Tuesday tidy. I have that tonight, which I will likely, while that's playing, work on this planner as well. So let's pop it in, see where we're at. Braves play today at 1:35, so we will not get to watch much of that. Maybe. And let's put this together. Have that gratifying sound of it going on the discs. And make sure we're in frame. Yup. And look at it all full. And if you notice, when I do my plan with me, it is very bare. It is very basic. And then because of the way that I like the way I like to plan is filling it in with all the things. And I go in throughout the week adding stickers that were not there in the plan with me, because that's just how my brain works. So if you are feeling like your plan with me, your setup is bare, that's okay. Because if you're like me, fill it in as you go, and then you have all the things. Like this is blank, but white space is okay. Something on my paper. White space is okay. Especially moving from a half letter to a big, it's taking some time to find out. So next week's is very plain, but as you can see, I've already got things to pop in and fill in. So this week started out very plain as well. All right, guys, that will do us. So if you liked this video, please definitely hit that like button. I would love your comments to everything that you have heard and seen in this video. I do respond to those, so definitely hit me up in the comments for sure. And I am working on building my channel, so if you have not subscribed yet, please, please, please hit that subscribe button so that you will be able to see more videos like this. But most importantly, have a great day.